All right, guys. So with this new crypto president, there is a lot of funny new meme coins coming up. And honestly, maybe even some movements. We're going to be talking about this meme coin movement called AWOKE today. And I'm pretty curious about it. I want to know what you guys think about it. We're going to get into this shortly. I want to say thank you for sponsoring this video, AWOKE. And let's dive into this. So, guys, we're going to start off here. This is Join the AWOKE revolution. Welcome to the front lines of the culture war. The AWOKE movement isn't just a passing trend, it's a battle cry for every base individual fed up with the woke mind virus infecting society. Born from a shared vision to uphold truth, freedom, and tradition, AWOKE empowers a community of chads and legends fighting back against the postmodern decay of values. Guys, I'm in crypto to make money, okay? And I like to find when there's a new narrative, or if there's a hot trending topic, or really if there is a lot of attention on something, I like to look at that and see, okay, if there's a lot of attention here, there's probably going to be a lot of money flowing around, and I try to take advantage of it, especially when the market is starting to heat up, and I do believe the market is starting to heat up. So without further ado, guys, we're going to be talking about this. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's dive in a little bit deeper here. So here we celebrate the audacity to be original, the encourage to stay true, and the wisdom to reject indoctrination together. We dismantle the woke agenda with unapologetic memes, piercing satire, and revolutionary tools. Our mission to awaken the world one step at a time. Stay based, friends. All right. So we have the first crypto president, right? And people started to, it's like a cultural uprising about a lot of people don't like woke. Elon Musk is against this whole woke idea. And listen, guys, I'm a fence sitter on this one. I don't really care for it or don't care about it. I only care about when there's attention on a coin and if there's liquidity that is going to go towards it. And I think that based on what is happening with this coin, the type of accounts that are behind it, there's massive Twitter accounts that are starting to push this coin. It's relatively new. We got to talk a little bit deeper about that. I'm paying attention to it, guys. I'm paying attention. I'm curious to see how this price action plays out. So looking at it right now at the price chart, we're seeing at a $6.11 million market cap, about $500,000 in liquidity. I like to see this price structure. It launched on August 8th, so we've been live for about a month now, 20 days or so, and we are sitting at a $6 and basically 12 cents right now. And we did peak out at $7.27. Now, guys, I do think that meme coins are all about mind share. It's all about attention, and I think that right now this is definitely a hot topic, and I think that it probably will get more attention. I do want to look at this, guys. Look at some of these. This is their Twitter page if you want to follow them at AWOKE Coin, and look at the type of people that are behind this. I'm going to mouse over some of them. These are some behemoths in the space. Ian Miles, 1.2 million followers. Women being awful, that's kind of a crazy name. 310,000, right? There's a lot of big names here. 206,000, 168,000. These people are, there's big money coming behind this, and I think that we're probably going to be seeing this develop more, and more attention is going to be coming behind this. I think there's VCs involved, venture capital money, and I think that will really set this meme up for success. Now, if you guys have been watching this channel, you guys know I've talked about how I have a love-hate relationship for VC money. I do think that for small coins, VCs aren't that great, but to get from 1 million to 10 million, you don't really need VCs. But to get from 10 million to a multi-billion-dollar coin, that's when you want the VCs to come into play. And when you see these huge accounts, you know, some of these accounts are followed by Elon Musk, all right? And I think there's a world where Elon could start posting about this, and maybe it could really heat this coin up. So if you look at the overarching market right now, we're sitting at $3.87 trillion market cap. And I will say that right now, fear and greed, 47, neutral. I think that you may even see fear and greed drop a little bit lower into September. And we're moving into Q4. In my opinion, I think Q4 is going to be very bullish for altcoins. I think it's going to be very bullish for risk on assets. I think meme coins are going to be back. And if you look at this, Bitcoin's at 111,000 and a half. Bitcoin dominance is at 57 and a half. When you exclude stablecoins, we're basically at 60%, give or take a percentage or so, half a percentage when you're excluding stablecoins. I think that we are due for Bitcoin dominance to rally a little bit here. But when Q4 comes, I expect this to really break down. We're looking at Bitcoin dominance right now, and you can see that I'm looking for a tap here at this yellow line at 57%, 57.27. And if we can really start to break below this and retest this level here, this blue line at 54.58%, I then will start calling for altcoin season if we break below this. Until then, I wouldn't be surprised if we bounce off this, grind up a little bit, and then end up spilling over and actually igniting the true altcoin season. Guys, the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, getting ready to cut interest rates into September. Most likely, that's what the prediction markets are predicting. Looking for that pivot to quantitative easing, turning that money printer back on. It is going to create a more favorable risk-on asset environment. And with that, you will see meme coins make big moves, guys. So I'm confident that right now is a good time to be looking out for potential memes, looking out for potential positions and where you think when the retail money comes back to the space. Because, I mean, you look at this, 47 neutral, fear and greed. Retail money is not in the space, all right? This is an institutional-driven bull market right now. Bitcoin went to 123,000. It was institutional, okay? Retail will come back. We're in more of a favorable risk-on asset environment. Hopefully, Q4, we see that with the Fed. When retail comes back, I expect, where's their attention going to go to? Probably like what's going on in pop culture, and that definitely has to do with woke and anti-woke, if you will, and I think that it could create somewhat of a opportunity. Now, that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on this market. I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, and I know a little bit of this and that, but guys, trading, there's invalidations. When you're trying to think about far into the future, it can be tricky, but I am going to put my money where my mouth is, and I do believe that we will see risk-on assets in a much more favorable position in Q4. Now, guys, if you do want to trade at all, because I will say that right now it does look like Bitcoin it's retesting this level at 110,000. People are freaking out. We could come all the way down to 105,000, and everything would be AWOKE. Bullish price structure will still be intact. But I am looking for potential longs, and I'm not saying you should do that. I am looking for opportunities in the meme coin space. That's why I'm eyeballing AWOKE. If you guys do want to trade, check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. Check out all the awesome affiliate links. Check out the AWOKE contract address if you want to check that out as well. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? Are you looking out for memes? Are you patiently waiting till Q4, waiting for that green light on altcoin season? Are you trying to front run that? I want to know what you guys are doing. That's all I got. Thank you, AWOKE, for sponsoring this video. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel now. Hype up. There's a hype button now on YouTube. Hype this video up, I guess. I'm going to start saying that. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.